Now in the soup, we admit to having a kid with Arnold.
We just had an orgasm.
Lose again on the Survivor finale.
No, it's a hot summer night.
And get a machete with George Stephanopoulos.
Está muerto.
Plus, the Gigolos do what they do best. Strange sex earns its name. And the kick-ass clip of the week.
I did not hear that one.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Sit, please, sit. No. Oh, interns. Welcome to the soup. Word to the wise, you can avoid having a love child with domestic help if you do what I do and hire child housekeepers. I want to be able to eat off that toilet seat. Don't ask why. You may have heard Arnold Schwarzenegger revealed this week he had fathered a child over 10 years ago with a woman who worked on his domestic staff. And thank goodness, otherwise every television news organization known to man wouldn't have been able to do this.
Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger's baby mama and the Terminator's tot have been revealed.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista to Arnold.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger terminated.
Arnold may have terminated her employment.
Now she is the Terminator.
Who knew that the Sperminator was doing more than pumping iron?
The Sperminator.
Inseminator.
From the Governor to the Sperminator.
Now they're calling him the Sperminator.
I did not hear that one.
True lies.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's True Lies.
True lies. True lies and the Terminator.
The Terminator.
The Terminator.
Twins.
The 1988 movie Twins.
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 Collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage. A predator.
Predators.
Predator.
Predator.
Eraser.
Batman and Robin.
Junior.
The end of days.
Conan.
The last.
Action.
Hero.
John.
What is kindergarten cop?
Terminator, sperm, Terminator, sperm, they come together. It's perfect. Our friend Jane Velez Mitchell was all over the Arnold scandal, and TMZ correspondent was on the scene to break down what a typical morning between the Austrian oak and his mistress was like. It sounded lovely.
One of the things she did was cook Arnold breakfast every morning. She arrived at the house at 7 a.m. She would make him his oatmeal he liked, and then obviously have unprotected sex.
Yeah, more brown sugar, less condom. Oh, that's horrible. There are lots of details emerging about Mildred Patty Baena. What? Did I say it right? It doesn't matter. But Inside Edition's Jim Murray has some really important information if you're looking to rent in the Van Nuys area.
While Arnold's family was living in luxury, Patty and her children were living here, right off of a busy street, directly across from a high school. I got a look inside a unit just like the one where Patty lived. This unit is identical to the one Patty lived in with Arnold's love child and her other children. It's a split level with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths.
There is one covered parking spot, and this den could also double as a spare room, say if you accidentally had a secret love child. 1.5 baths. All right. Well, everyone is talking about him. Only the soup has exclusive footage of the child in his 4th grade classroom.
Tristan?
Here.
James?
Here.
Jennifer?
Here.
Ludolph? Ludolph?
I'm right here, Miss Hoffman.
That was a greasy treat. The final 3 duked it out on American Idol, though after seeing The Voice, it seems pointless to watch a singing contest that's not set in a boxing ring. Haley Reinhart took a split-second fall during her performance, then spent half an hour talking about it, and Randy told every contestant they were in it to win it, which I never realized was the point of entering a competition. But the highlight was a young, talented singer named Beyonce who showed what was either her new music video or the home movies from her recent experiments with LSD. a Destiny's Child reunion. They look good. All things considered, they look good. I love them. They're in very good shape. By the way, Haley Reinhart was kicked off the show this week. She was executed at midnight. In news, it's been a busy news week. Let's have Inside Edition get us up to speed.
Sheen Stealer, the inside story. How Ashton Kutcher took over Charlie Sheen's role on TV's #1 comedy. Then, the boy with the backwards foot. Why doctors had to put his foot on backwards. And imagine police busting down your door with a tank and actor Steven Seagal's on top.
What? Inside Edition, you have to decide if you're a legitimate news show or an entertainment gossip show. You can't go both directions at once, unless you're that kid who has his foot on backwards. I'm sorry. We love you. Okay. Jeez. On the season finale of Survivor Redemption Island, some guy nobody paid attention to this season proposed to some lady nobody paid attention to 3 seasons ago. Boston Rob finally won the $1 million 7 years after his wife won the $1 million, and Matt was tragically swept out to sea at the beginning of the episode. Of course, former federal agent Phil made it all the way to the end, and he had quite a strategy to win the $1 million. Make everybody hate him more. Saying you can catch more flies if you're dressed like a lunatic and filled with hatred. Can't believe you didn't win. In celebrity relationship news, Nick Cannon revealed on the Gayle King radio show that per Mariah Carey's request, their twins were delivered via C-section while a live performance of Mariah singing her song Fantasy was played, adding Mariah's babies to the list of people who have come out during a Mariah Carey song. Meanwhile, Planned Parenthood announced they will play songs from the band Train during all abortions. Poor Train. It's getting down to the wire on Celebrity Apprentice, and Marlee Matlin and John Rich are the last 2 standing. The final challenge is to create a retro ad campaign for 7-Up. John was assigned the 80s, and he thinks he has the perfect 80s icon.
I'm thinking, who do I know from the 80s that's an icon that would be the real deal and I could put in this commercial to bring some mega star power to this thing? What if we could get Pauly Shore?
Nope. Later on, Team Marlee, Meatloaf directs Richard Hatch in a 70s-inspired TV ad. Meatloaf likes to direct by example.
I'm gonna get down.
Yeah.
We're gonna boogie.
I'm in the crib. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna boogie.
Meat, please stop moving your hips.
How many times do you think he said that exact same phrase while he was in prison? In TV news on Access Hollywood, Sean Robinson is live on location in Chicago for the taping of the last Oprah Winfrey show, which, not coincidentally, is happening the same week as the projected Rapture. Here, she gives us just a little background on how Oprah got her start.
By the time I was 15, I had become such an achiever that the world around me was starting to notice.
Oprah would become the first black student to win Misfire Prevention. The victory would lead to a random reading of news copy at a local radio station. Her voice was heard loud and clear, and at just 19, she got her first reporting gig in Nashville.
And we'll also have stories on a retirement from Congress and the latest craze known as candy pants.
I think I know when her weight started to fluctuate. Candy pants were one of Oprah's first favorite things. Candy Pants was also Richard Hatch's nickname in prison. Let's have some chats too, shall we?
So meaty.
Something quirky happened in Florida, and the Today Show was there with the lighthearted story.
This sounds like something you'd hear in the movies, a madcap romantic comedy of a woman who hires a hitman to kill her husband, and the police all have it on videotape. But this was the real-world situation, and it is a true drama. And now, after 2 years, a jury here has ruled the wife guilty of solicitation of first-degree murder.
Of course, in the movie version, Katherine Heigl would have fallen in love with the hitman, only to rekindle her love for her husband and then be torn in a very pratfally, hijinksy, more bloodsheddy fashion. But in real life, the woman will probably spend her life in prison or even face the death penalty. Fade out, hilarious credit sequence with outtakes. And now, another installment of What the Hell is Going On at Good Morning America. I'm not sure what the hell is going on at Good Morning America, but it sounds like George Stephanopoulos just killed a hooker.
This is Good Morning America with Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos.
Happy Monday, everyone. And Robin, I was ready when I went to Vegas.
By the way, Robin, if you're looking for a hotel that's cool about bloodstained towels, steer clear of the Bellagio. Huge news for tri-state area gays. Resorts Casino has opened what they claim is the first gay club in Atlantic City. And News 4 New York's Brian Thompson was clearly thrilled to be the hilariously straight-laced middle-aged man picked to cover the story.
The first casino nightclub aimed at the LGBT community is now open. But will the gay community drink this in or treat it like some fad cocktail?
Years ago, I was told there was a row of gay bars not far from here. Ironically, it appears the casinos drove them away. Now, at least this casino, with the club prohibition, is embracing the idea.
Those guys don't even actually work at that club. Brian just pays them to dance 10 feet away from him, no matter where he's reporting. We'll be right back.
Seen something on your local news that deserves to be on the Soup?
I learn stuff every day. You'd be surprised at what I don't know.
Go to the Soup blog at eonline.com to hook us up with a clip and get a Soup t-shirt. It's the least you should get for being a snitch. Stay tuned for Rapping Gigolos, Pretty Hurts Injections, The Secret Life of the American Teenager, and the kick-ass Clip of the Week.
I wish I hadn't had sex with you.
Who took my strudel? I know it was you, Carly. Carly?
Welcome back! On the always innocence-draining Secret Life of the American Teenager, Adrian is passing out invitations to her baby shower, and it looks like no one will be left out.
Why are you inviting me? I slept with your boyfriend. Although now he's your boyfriend. Although, he used to be your boyfriend too, right? God, are you just gonna invite every girl that Ricky ever slept with? Maybe.
Candy! Robin! Cheryl!
And every girl who slept with Ricky when he was with Adrian!
Do I really have to go? I just him. So. Sorry.
Oh, hey. You mind taking this along? It might be awkward if I go, so.
Okay. You slept with him too?
Yeah. Sir, Sophie the giraffe.
Wow. That's my friend, Richard R.U.R.D. He sleeps with all the promiscuous teen characters. It's reality show clip time. There was some tremendous dancing this week on Dancing with the Stars. Chelsea and Mark won perfect scores and the instant cha-cha. Hines tried unsuccessfully to snap Kim's neck. And truly, Max was a fine dancer. I've never seen such a perfectly executed Ukrainian yam cup. On the Real World Las Vegas, the cast heads to Cancun, where Dustin and Mike get into an argument that quickly turns dangerous when Dustin grabs a weapon.
You're such a damn child. I'm a child? You are sick. Yes. Let me show you how much of a child I am. Show me. Let me show me. Do it. What's up? Do it. Do it then. I'm right here waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I want you. Hey, I'll put this thing on your damn head, Mike. You want this on your head, Mike? You want this? Huh?
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but strange birdcage decorative items from Pier 1 will never hurt me. They'll just make you look like a pussy who can't find a knife in Mexico. On the Children's Television Workshop's new educational show, Gigolos, Nick is passionate about music. He's not any good at it, but he is passionate about it.
I started writing rhymes in middle school. It's transformed and developed a lot since then.
Good flow? I got that gigolo style, got that gigolo flavor, got that gigolo smile, got that gigolo swagger.
My style of rapping is really diverse. You know, there's lots of different styles, just like me. You know, sometimes I can be really deep, and then other times I just have fun with it.
Gigolo, I got the gigolo style, got the gigolo flavor, got the gigolo smile, got that gigolo swagger.
Hey, you stay true to your art, pal. Show them you're no music industry whore. You're just a whore industry whore. This week on Strange Sex, we met Tommy and Lisa, who met the same way thousands of people do and have kind of relationships thousands of people have. The only strange thing about it is how excited they are.
Tommy and I met on the online dating service. We had talked for a while, and I thought he was really cute. He had this amazing blue eyes.
There was just that fire between us that just wanted to go ablaze.
You know, like when you see a 5-gallon can of gasoline next to a church when nobody's around, you just know it's gonna go ablaze. It's like that little voice inside your head says, if I have to go back to prison for this, it's totally worth it. And now gay shows. There's a new show on Logo called Pretty Hurts about a gay male nurse who sprinkles Botox dust wherever he goes. Let's see what's coming up.
But I want to have huge lips.
Hi. I'm Janice Dickinson.
Hi, Janice.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
I'm here for injections.
She wasn't actually a guest on the show. She just goes around medical complexes knocking on doors saying that until someone will see her. You look pretty good, Janice, actually. It's time for you to fix that. All right. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for lots more delicious soup and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Que no te iba a buscar, que te iba a dejar así nada más en paz, pues te equivocaste.
Hey, Ludolph, want to play on the seesaw with me?
Okay, seesaw time.
Welcome back. Hey, hola, tipos magníficos.
Are you serious?
I am, Jose. On Triunfo del Arnold, Guillermo and his lover are trying to trick Maximiliano into believing Guillermo is his father. Of course, a blood test will later reveal it is to be Osvaldo. But for the time being, let's see if you can tell who the gay stylist is in the conversation. Oh, the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie is great. On stranger tides, indeed. And that brings us to our clip of the week, good sir. Yes, on the Today Show, Kathy Lee and Hoda have worked hard to make drinking in the morning acceptable again. This week, they began promoting the nectar group sex with an elderly man than a nice glass of breakfast wine. That was really weird. Before we go, I want to thank Richard Arurd for stopping by. Check out his critically acclaimed movie Submarine in theaters June 3rd. And one of our writers, Darren Belitsky, is leaving us for what he will only say is a place with better lunch options. He must have gotten a better job at a nursing home. Darren, you're a great writer, and we appreciate everything you've done for us except that one terrible Tyra Banks joke that you tried. That's an inside joke. Thanks, pal.
Thank you. It's
Get out
great
here.
to meet you, Mr. Secret.
See you later. Bye. See you.